Delivery.
What?
Wrangler.
Another one?
Another one.
What's wrong with that one?
She said that
Hi.
something about a brake system. I talked to her yesterday afternoon. Something about a brake system module. And anyway, he can't crank it. And when he crank it, cut right back off.
Okay.
Either way, she's on her way up here. She found us off of Google.
Oh, he putting it at the right spot.
Well, yeah, I told him because we don't have any room down
Speaking
here.
of Jeeps, this one is almost done. It sounded really bad, and yet he did not destroy a cam. So he's gonna be very happy. We're just wrapping everything up on this one. Should be pretty much done today. Just in time to get the other Jeep in.
So you have to soak the new lifters and rockers.
Yes, that's very important. Don't want to go in dry.
Now a lot of people gonna take that statement and
Perverted.
yeah.
You can, but it's not recommended. Will anything happen? Me personally, I don't want to find out. So I always soak my lifters. Just personal preference. And I'm about to remind him to tighten the oil drain valley bolts. These bolts always be loose from the factory. These drain, I guess, oil bolts. I don't know. It's weird. Oil rail bolts. I guess that's what you'll call it.
Alright. Well, let's boogie.
There's some beautiful Jeeps in the shop today. I like that orange ones too, but I think this is still my favorite.
Black.
Black.
Well, we got 2 morning brake jobs. And
Waiting on Mason.
yeah, 2 morning brake jobs, and then that. And I'll go and look at the calendar and see what else we got.
You need to tell him his computer is messed up. It's worse than before.
Of course we have another Dodge in the shop.
He's having some computer issues. It looked like he was messing around with it prior to bringing it here. I guess trying to throw parts at it. Of course, didn't work. He got a computer offline. I don't really like those. They normally don't work. I put a computer in it a couple of months ago, per like a kitten, and it reverted back to doing something similar, but it has different codes. A lot of different codes this time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's worse than
I'll create it and assign it to you, and so you can notate the codes for me, so I can
well,
call
I don't
him.
erase them.
Oh dang! Come on, you know you're supposed to
Well,
notate.
I can notate the main codes. It's
Yeah.
just when I initially pulled them, it had all kind of crazy codes.
I like to call the customer with as much information as I can, so I need to do that. But I'm gonna put you on a wall of shame this morning.
You'll be all right.
How many times I done cleaned this cutlass off?
Man, that's not me.
See what he be doing, y'all?
No, none of this stuff I put up here. I wouldn't have did that.
Why you letting your people put stuff on there?
I don't care.
Yes. Tisk.
As for this Jeep, the customer states that the steering wheel gets very hard on her, and the dashboard is lit up with all types of ABS lights and whatnot. So it's having a wiring problem or ABS control module problem, I'm assuming.
Either way, we'll put her on the schedule
Yep.
today.
Get around to it today.
Nice.
Beautiful truck.
Ain't it though? I don't want to really put it on camera. We are in Atlanta. People be stealing.
Jeep performance parts, cool. We got Fox shocks. I like it.
Now, a lot of y'all asking about this Impala SS.
Yeah.
It's not ours. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. And knowing
Look like
him,
they
he probably
abandoned it.
right. I don't know. So
What I'm doing is looking for smoke, doing an EVAP smoke test, smoking the EVAP system. This car is throwing a EVAP leak. And the best way to find an EVAP leak is close the system, which, as you can see, I got some MacGyver stuff going on over there to close the valve, because when I close the valve with my scanner, it will it just open and close, and I need it to straight up close. So it appears that the leak is coming up top somewhere. So I originally misdiagnosed this problem because I didn't have a lift. It's so important to have a lift. So I just double checked, triple checked it as she came back for what I originally recommended, which was a vent solenoid. So I just took it off. I was like, I got a feeling that that's not it. I want to get it up on the lift and retest. And I can hear it. It's making a hissing noise. I guarantee it's that dang on fuel pump seal on top of the tank. But it's pouring from up top. So
luckily we didn't install anything.
Yeah, no, that's my point. I was like, before I install anything, I want to get it on the lift, take that down, and close it the proper way so I can properly diagnose it. Because the last thing I ever want to do is sell somebody something that they don't need.
Well, that day she did just kind of pop up as I walk in, so it's hard to.
Oh yeah, because I truly didn't have no lift that day.
Yep.
So I had to do it on the ground, which is very hard sometimes. So, yep. All right, let me find the fuel pump access port, which is, I think it's under the seat, and I'll update her. I'd like to let her know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, meanwhile, she's also getting brakes and rotors all the way around, so it's not an inconvenience to her because she was already in here for other stuff anyway. So.
All right, found the problem. It was the fuel tank pump seal. It's leaking really bad. And that kind of explained why she's smelling gas and whatnot. It's the seal. It's like a big O-ring, and the fuel pump sits down in the tank, and the O-ring's supposed to seal gas from coming out, or fumes and whatnot. And that gasket has failed.
Now I want to honorable mention that this customer has been, she actually knows where we live. Like,
yeah, she's
been a customer before all of this. I don't even think he was Alex the car doctor when
she watched a lot of our kids grow up.
Yeah, she and us hers. So and this is actually her husband's car in here for not as much as hers, but I always make fun of her because he has a Honda and she got the Hyundai. Now what's going on with that?
No clue. It's ready to go. Right. Next patient is a 2018 Prius, Toyota Prius, with about 400,000 miles on it. They go the distance. This owner complaint, the AC is not working. Up on initial inspection, tried to vacuum down the system. Well, I put my gauges on it and it just zeroed out everything. Did a vacuum test and it immediately picked up a major leak. So I looked around, see if I can see anything out the obvious. And yes, I've seen something out the obvious. He struck something underneath. He has pushed the radiator and the condenser all pushed back. So it's got some heavy body damage underneath. So right now I'm smoking the system to see if it's the condenser that's busted. And I can hear it hissing. I need my soap. Soap.
Careful.
It's hard to spray it like sideways. Trying to find it.
So low to the ground.
Yeah, it is. Like it's got some major body damage. There you go. It has pinched the line, it looks like. Because that is the, if you look straight down here, you will see, let's see, that little red. Okay, you see the hose? See that silver hose? Mm-hmm. Directly beneath that, that's the piece that's supposed to be under the radiator. It's pushed back.
Oh wow, the radiator
a couple
up
of
here.
Inches. Yes.
Wow.
So all that stuff has just been, man, pushed back, and it looked like it has pushed it back so far that it has destroyed that line. So he's gonna need a AC line, AC compressor to condenser. It appears to be the low side. Nope, it's the high side. High side line. And some major body work.
Are we able to fix it in its condition that it's in? With the, or should he get the body work first?
He has to get the body work first. We probably can do the body work. I don't know if he's gonna want to go through his insurance company. He's gonna need potentially a radiator, because the radiator, when stuff get pushed back like that, it bends the radiator out of shape. And from my experience trying to bend a radiator back in shape, you could potentially rupture it, and you're stuck holding the bag because you should have recommended a radiator from the get-go. Don't try to fix nothing in this industry. Replace the part. If it's bent up.
Wait a minute.
And a condenser.
Don't try to fix nothing, but that's literally what we do. Don't try to fix parts.
Mend something. Yeah, don't try to fix parts. If it's bent, don't try to do the customer a favor. Just replace
Always come back to bite us every time.
Hybrid.
I'm about to say, what's going on?
Yeah, it was running on battery mode. So.
Okay, so shall I just tell him, or you want to come talk to him?
I'll come talk to him. I got to figure out what he hit first.
All right.
Let me turn this off. Spoke with the customer. He stated that he ran over a median and then a month later hit a deer or something. So I'm waiting on a lift so we can put it up in the air so I can show the customer the damages. Meanwhile, got another Wrangler in the house. This one is in just for an oil change. I maintain this Wrangler a lot for this particular customer, very good customer of mine. My Wrangler customers are, like I said, they always take care of their trucks and pride themselves in their trucks.
Can we make a bold statement and say all Wrangler customers take care of their vehicle?
No, I can't make a bold statement.
I would say
for the most part, because I don't know every single Wrangler customer in the world. I'm sure there's someone out there that just dogs their Wrangler out and just don't change the oil. Yeah.
I don't think so. I've never met one.
Yeah, it's hard.
I know, man.
You spend good money on these Wranglers, and doubt if they're just going to treat it like a $10,000 truck.
Right.
Average Wrangler is starting at around $20,000 on up to $70,000, $80,000, depending on which one you get. Now, this customer did mention the check engine light came on and then turned right back off. She went to O'Reilly's or something and got the codes pulled, and it was a PO430, which is a catalytic converter. Now, me knowing these trucks, well, these engines, like I know them, I just don't throw catalytic converters as a problem, because most of the time it's not a converter issue, it's a maintenance issue. So we need to make sure the vehicle is up on maintenance, like spark plugs, fuel induction service, because those two items that I mentioned is directly affecting the catalytic converter performance. A dirty engine is a polluting engine, and catalytic converter is just a filter. It filters exhaust gases, and if the engine is dirty in the inside, I'm gonna give it a colon cleans, and it's gonna be clean. Yeah, something like that. You get my drift.
Getting them in and getting them out. I should make a shirt that says that. Anyway, we're about to pull this one out and put that one on the lift so to show the customer his damage, and we really recommend him go to the body shop because he may or may not have frame damage, and we do not have the equipment to help him. One day we will, but right now we don't. He's gonna back in, and that there is Mr. Jimmy. We freely give him all scrap metal. And to be as old as he is, that man is strong, okay? I hope Alex still strong like that when we get old. All right, let's go back in the shop and see what's happening.
Just showed the customer what was going on with his vehicle. This bar supports the radiator and condenser, and as you see, the bar is supposed to continue on down this line right here, but it's like almost half a foot or a foot pushed back, and in doing so it pinched the discharge line. Just got a big old hole right there, and all this stuff is just mangled and pushed back. So it probably have a lot more underlining body issues going on with this car, but I'm no body guy, so I referred him to a body person.
Yeah,
Not
seems like
referred him, he knew somebody.
he still wanted us to do it, but
I can't
no
help
matter
it.
how nice they are, if we put it on there, we can't warranty it. They're gonna come back crying. So
Because if I would have to mangle this line and push it in certain areas so it won't rub on something. And even though it looks like it's not rubbing on something right then and there, as the car is torquing, the engine is moving, and from takeoff and reverse, the engine kind of torques and moves and bends, or just moves. And that line could potentially hit up against something because it was never designed to be in that particular spot. Lines have certain bends and shapes and routed certain ways to account for movement and whatnot. Also, the cradle, it looks like the cradle is pushed back as well because it's resting on the lower control arm, potentially scraping it and rubbing up against it. It's supposed to be a gap right here like this one, a good gap. But it's closed.
we have learned in this business when to walk away.
Yep. So I'm walking away from this one. All right, to the next one.
Alex over there giving somebody their business, and we got another delivery.
Back to the Sonata. Come to find out, it's actually the wrong seal, it appears. Whoever the last person in here put the wrong seal on there. Hold on, bar this.
Who she brought it from, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, this seal looks too big. I don't know. We're about to find out. The round ones normally go on there, and these, if you're clamping down, especially the wrong way, it'll fold and flatten out, causing a leak. See it? You want me to give you a rag so you can wipe the surface?
Should I blow it or wipe it?
Wipe it. Because if you blow it, it'll blow trash in the tank.
I got you.
I think that's even the wrong seal.
It's hard to find.
Yeah,
Really, this was really our last hope.
Because this is... I don't
That
know.
one's more correct than that one.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. Because if you look at the,
But this one is leaking though.
if you look at the where it goes, it's like a rectangular channel.
I see that. Normally they're round, but they don't work on a lot of Hyundais or Kias. But this one is folded. It was folded, flattened out, because I can see its natural bend is, it looked like it was sitting in there like that, which was leaking. So maybe if that don't work, we can try to reposition it and pump it back up. Did you put that vent cylinder back on already? Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Well, dang.
Okay. Let me get your rag. Oh, you got a rag. No? Here you go.
Now, orange truck over here.
Oh, yeah.
Got that pressure switch coming.
Yeah, this one, I checked the AC system out. The first thing I always like to check for is the AC compressor is getting power. So I unplug it, I use my relay, bypass relay, and turn it on, just in case I got a faulty relay. Of course, I put the original relay back in already. I put the relay in there, turned it on, and it should have been sending power to 12 volts to this compressor clutch to engage it. When I first hooked up my machine, it showed to have Freon in it. Freon, the compressor should have kicked on. So it wasn't getting power, even with me tripping the relay. And these systems have pressure switches. The pressure switch senses pressure in the system, and it will allow the compressor to come on. That's why when the Freon is low, refrigerant is low, the pressure switch will sense that and won't turn the compressor on to kind of protect itself. This is malfunctioning. Even if you got the appropriate amount of Freon in there, this switch will malfunction and will not send power to the compressor. So I just jumped it. And when I jumped it, I got a better reading of the system, and it's at the appropriate level. So I'm gonna recommend a pressure switch. It's a common problem on these older vehicles as well.
It's a 95 GMC. And it's a cheap fix. We're just gonna include the part in the diag and send them on its way.
I like its headers.
Nice. Alright. Let's go figure out what to do with this Hyundai Sonata Seal situation.
I like Hyundai, man. It's so hard to find parts for these things.
Alright, I can try to call the dealership. They're gonna probably laugh at me. It's old. Alright.
Who knows? It's too big, Mason. It's not fitting in the channel. It looks too big from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way too big. It's the wrong part. So
You want to come relook at some of the ones you didn't think was it?
no, because yeah, might as well.
Alright, let's ride. We hit a brick wall.
Got to replace the whole fuel pump, but I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna try to. This gasket itself doesn't look bad. I'm gonna try to put it back down in there properly and retest.
Well, hopefully it works out for her. You need help? Yeah, I'm getting out.
So,
Gotta put
You
it
good?
all right.
Because, yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, and I guess this is the right one. I was wrong. Because the new one is green like this, but it's shaped like that.
But it only comes with a fuel pump.
Yes.
She doesn't need a fuel pump, so.
Very carefully put it back down. Very carefully push the pump back down on there. We'll go from there.
How's the testing going? Might work out for her?
It appears. I'm trying to close it with the scanner again and close the system up. But I don't know if my scanner gonna pulsate it like it was doing yesterday or not. I was looking for my Altel, and Raphael got the Altel. I don't know what
Okay. Well, remember that Honda CR-V where the dealership messed up her engine?
it is. Yeah.
Blase. It's here. You saw it come in.
Mhm.
I know you was on the phone. But guess what she sent with the tow truck driver?
What?
All that dealership paperwork.
Ooh, good stuff.
Yep. So
Look through that.
we're gonna find out.
Man, just when I thought we were gonna have lunch, because we was getting hungry, one of my greatest supporters, YouTube and in person, brought us some lunch. Shout out to you, Michael and Tanya. We love you so much.
Thank you. She just called us like, y'all ate? And I was like, no.
And as you can see, I'm kind of eating and running around at the same time.
Yeah,
So only
yeah.
have time to really sit down. So
Alright.
I probably wasn't gonna have lunch today if it wasn't for you.
Thank you. We love you. Alright, we got me something too. So sweet. There's some beautiful people in the world. Alright, so guys, we hit a dead end on this. Right as of this recording, the dealership management software has been hacked So I tried to call to see if the dealership may have a solution, even though it was a shot in the dark because it's an '07. And she was like, they can't even look up parts. So worst case scenario, we would hate to sell her a fuel pump. Looks like that seal comes on the new fuel pump. So I just told her, let me keep digging, you know. So that's where we're at for today. We're still waiting on the switch for this truck here. So let me go call them and be like, hey, where's my part? Where is my part? And that's where we're at for now, guys. Days going by fast because what? We're having fun.
Oh yeah. What time is it?
I don't know, like 2 o'clock or something.
No way.
What? And my husband is cute. I know some of y'all know that already.
Yes. So if they get locked out of my shop, they just wait for one of the tow truck drivers to open the door over there, and they just go over there and eat and relax. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support.
You take care, and I'm actually gonna send your name to my 2 grandsons. They just got cars. They're 18. They just started driving, and I'm like, this is perfect.
Any advice I can give them, you make sure you send them my number, and I'll be happy to help them out with any future endeavors with their vehicles.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
People are so nice.
Amazing. What's up, Mr. Ken?
I gotta go to the other store to get the rest of the part, the spark plugs removed.
No
Okay.
switch.
I got a switch in my hand.
Oh, yes. Thank God. Yes.
Get you some water if you ain't hydrated in the
Yeah, look at
refrigerator.
that refrigerator, Mr. Ken. Get you some water on the road. Coffee? That's going to dehydrate you. Oh, my God.
Also, he's getting an oil change.
This gentleman?
Yep, filters right here.
Okay. Oh, great.
Yeah, so you guys know Alex posts cat videos, and the people that actually care, they call and they send cat food, and that's so sweet.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah, man.
These cats.
One thing you don't mess with is animals. People crazy. So she's sending
She was
cat
like,
food.
yeah, I like to put this seasoning on top, too.
See? And I appreciate
I
that.
thought I was the only one. That's funny.
So cool. All right, let me go. He said it's really sensitive. So, I've got the spark plug for the Chevy Impala. So I don't know where you wanna. I don't know.
It works.
Oh, that quick? Oh. Air blowing?
Yeah.
Alright, he'll be happy to hear that.
Another successful diet in my pocket.
Because Alex, the car doctor, baby. Alright, quick oil change. We'll send him on his way.
Let me get him on the here.
Okay.
Look, the job is done. I'm very pleased with the outcome. This one did not need a cam. I try to get these in and out quick as possible. The only thing we got left to do is now just to wipe it down and make it look back pretty like before we had it.
Right.
So that's it. We just got finished checking over everything. I did my final once over and gave it my stamp of approval. And, it has it. It's quitting time, good people. I'm down here feeling like a maid. Raphael, where are you? He the one left this stuff down here.
That's
But
okay.
before I go, I want to show you guys my progress on the Chevy SX Express.
Yeah, I'm gonna help out too. A couple of little stuff around here before I go.
All right.
Look at everybody's always asking about this Japanese vehicle here.
Oh, the Nissan President.
Nissan President. Right hand drive over there. That man over there got some cars.
Man over here got some money.
Alex, the car doctor pay too much.
I guess so.
Just kidding.
Man,
No, I'm not kidding though. We are competitive in pay. If anybody,
the shoes need to be on the other foot.
right? We got too many kids.
I
That's
know,
why.
right?
We have all these
I
kids.
can't have fun stuff.
Not now, but when we
Kids.
empty nesters one day,
Kids take all your money. Look, my only fun thing is a 15-passenger express van. Disguised as it's got the boredom outside, but the excitement on the inside. That's the only time I can have fun.
you guys saw the last video. Maybe did we include the last video that the engine was in?
What?
The engine was in there.
Yeah. We didn't show up putting the engine in.
Alright. We're gonna vlog the rest of this, but we're gonna show y'all a sneak peek. Alex stayed behind and put together the dash. Every bolt went back in place.
Every boat.
Even got some of the seats available. Let's see if I can
Seats
climb.
available.
I mean, you know, it was looking junky, but it looked good now.
Well, I didn't wipe down that. I just wiped down.
No, it was a whole bunch of crap on the seat, right?
Yo, you have parts.
Yeah.
So I just gotta put the radio back in. But I think I'm going to. I got an aftermarket one, so that's the only reason I ain't put it back in. And even the key fob worked. I've already been messing around in it, making sure everything worked. Tested everything.
Are you staying late today?
Yes, I'll make some more leeway.
But do not put the transmission in.
I'm not.
We're gonna get that on film.
Gotcha.
Looking shifty in the eyes. I don't trust it.
Well, I'm staying a little after work to have a little fun with this thing, trying to make some leeway on it. You know, I guess when I get hyper focused on stuff, it gets done. Ain't that right, sweetie?
Yes. You forget about everything else though.
No, I do not. No, I do not. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this little segment. If you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel out, and it keeps us motivated, me and my wife, to keep pushing out this great content for you guys. Alex Car Doctor out. See you guys on the next one.